Welcome back, boys and girls. It's Miss Laura. For today's math lesson, we will be reviewing comparing decimal numbers and also rounding decimal numbers. So yesterday we were looking at multiplying and dividing decimal numbers by multiples of tens. So you did a great job. Keep it up. Let's see what this lesson entails today. So before we start, let's look at some key vocabulary words that you will be using today. Tenths, hundreds, thousands, expanded form, standard form, rounding, compare, greater than, less than, equal to. So like I always say, the best way you can prove that your answer is correct is by using these key vocabulary words in your response. If you need to look for these words, just scroll back while you're working and you'll find them, or just write them down in your notebook. So, what do we need to know for this lesson? So, when we are comparing decimals, it's important to use a place value chart, for instance, as we see in this picture here. Okay, so as you can see, it's very important when you are comparing decimals that you line up your ones with your ones, your tenths with your tenths, and so forth. It is important because if you don't line up your numbers correctly, you may get the wrong answer. So you always have to remember to line up your numbers or digits based on the place value that they are in. So what you need to know for rounding is that when you are rounding a number, you can also use a place value chart like the example here, or you could use a vertical number line, right? And just write this number, where would it be? This number, where would it be between these two numbers? So you're rounding to the nearest hundredths. So now, do you see how they underlined up to the 4? So they wrote 6 and 34 and 6 and 35 hundredths. So in between those two numbers, they knew that it was 6 and 345 thousandths. So they knew that this number was closer to 6 and 35 hundredths. Excellent. So these are two ways that you can show your work today as you're working along. So now, today we included two videos. One on writing numbers in expanded form, as you can see here. When you are doing this lesson, make sure you click the center button, this here, and once you click that, it will play the video for you. Okay, and pay attention to what is said here. As you can see, they are also using a place value chart to write this number in expanded form. So once you're done with this video, you're going to see a quick video on rounding, where it is explained how to round decimal numbers. And once again, we want to make sure that you click the center button to watch the video. Once you're done watching both of the videos, you're going to start the 5MBT3 and 5MBT4 on Google Forms. You can go back to the folder in Math Workshop and look for this, or you could click this button right here and it will take you straight to your Google form. Once you're done with this form, you can come back to the slide and do 15 minutes on iReady or 15 minutes on Dreambox for those kids who have their password. Okay? Alright guys, that's